And hello again. Welcome back to the Make Me Believe podcast. Join us by the campfire, our little campfire crew, as I tell my wonderful wife here, Kaylin, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Some scary stories and the efforts of making her believe in the supernatural, paranormal, and anything that goes bump in the night.
And how's that working out for you, my wonderful husband, Adrian? Say hi.
Hi. Um, I think it's going pretty well.
Yeah. Did
I
you see the only kind of ghost I believe in? Posted it on Facebook earlier.
I did not.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's
It's
hilarious.
hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna have to jump into that later
Yeah.
because I am very interested. Very interested. I cannot wait to get into that. How are you doing today?
I'm eating a pretzel.
You are eating pretzels. Yes. I went ahead and done away with the no crunchy foods in the studio because you haven't eaten all day.
Yeah. No, I ate a little bit. I had a
Oh, you
little
ate
bit of
you ate a little bit? Okay, well, give me those pretzels
I
then.
had a little pork shoulder earlier.
Give me
Not
the
pork
pretzels.
shoulder.
You had a pork tenderloin. Give me the pretzels.
I didn't have a pork tenderloin.
I'm gonna throw them in the hallway.
Touch my pretzel, see what happens. Do it. I triple dog donut dare you.
We're gonna go ahead and take a commercial break as we wrestle.
I'm in a snuggie. You can't. No,
Well,
I mean I'm
oh wow,
good.
we said well at the
I
same
know
time. That was pretty
because
crazy.
we're together all the time.
Oh, we are
Um,
together
except when you leave me every day.
every day.
Every day, like
I'm
clockwork.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So rude.
Working sucks.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah, but I work on airplanes, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I don't work on airplanes. It's
You,
probably for the best.
yeah, you do not work on airplanes,
I bake the goodies for the people who work on airplanes.
do you?
I do.
Oh, yes, you do. You have made some wonderful treats that all of the mechanics at the shop are just they just absolutely love. And then I am super excited about tomorrow's treats. Do you want to go ahead and let everybody know what are you making for tomorrow's treats?
So I'll probably make some cookies as well.
Oh,
But
okay.
I
I
know.
didn't know about the cookies.
I know. Because that's not enough. Or how many of there are y'all?
About 30.
Okay, that's 12.
Okay,
So that's not enough.
that's not enough. What
No.
are we talking about?
So I have a rubber silicone mold that's
What?
fall themed.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh huh.
And so I made a homemade pie crust.
Uh huh.
So that crust is homemade.
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 For it. What else?
And then I made apple pie filling,
Mm-hmm.
and I put the apple pie filling inside there. I put the pie filling inside the, homemade pie crust that I put inside the mold, and then I baked it like I would bake an apple pie, and then I waited several hours for it to cool completely,
Uh huh.
and then I took them out, and they held the shape. I'm so excited. So I have
So okay.
little tiny molded apple pies.
Holy long walk for a short drink of water there, Batman. Uh, I'm super excited about that.
You're about to get kicked.
I know. I felt it. I see it. I see it in your face.
Mhm.
Your face, I see it.
Mhm.
Um, super excited about those.
Yeah.
You won't let me have a
Mm,
sneak preview.
no.
So they're not gonna make it to work. Just letting you know. I'm so proud of you.
I was so excited.
Yeah, like I said, we don't even tell scary stories anymore. Actually, we do tell scary stories, but this is like mostly about baking. So this is the horror bake podcast. So the horror bake show. Uh, Tune in every Monday as we talk about what is going on in our ovens and under our beds.
No.
No, okay,
Mm-mm.
all right. Listen, I tried.
Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, that's what I did today, and then, I got attacked by a wasp.
You you did not get attacked by a
It
wasp.
flew right at my head. Yes, I did.
Flew right at your head.
It did,
Okay,
and I had to kill it.
you had to kill it.
I did.
Mm.
Yes, I did. So, since nobody was here to save me,
Again at work.
sure, whatever. What about the time when you weren't at work?
We don't talk about those times.
Yeah, well, I talk about those times.
So rude.
Yeah, so, yeah, and then I got a drink.
I
I
like it.
I got a Jolly Rancher
Ooh,
from 151.
That was another shout out to 151. We're in the hopes of that they're going to sponsor us.
I love 151.
151 is fantastic.
If I could go there every day, I would go there every day.
Yeah.
And when the little one was still in school, I would go there every day
Yeah, you did.
because it was on my stop, like, on my way back home.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and it's delicious, and I regret nothing.
As you shouldn't.
How was your day?
My day was very hectic, but I got through it. And I'm very excited to be home and to be talking with you about anything and everything.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Do you know what I really want right now?
What?
I want some jalapeno poppers from
Hokkaido.
Chickeny.
Oh, okay.
Hokkaido too is good. That'd be fine.
Hokkaido. Oh.
Yeah, but it seems like that's kind of like a tradition on Wednesdays. We get the jalapeno poppers.
Hmm. There's a reason I'm fat, everybody.
If we did
Don't
that
just roll
just
your eyes.
if we just did that one day a week, you'd be fine.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
You like to eat a lot of other processed foods though, dear.
I do. I do. I love food. The constant joke at the office is I'm one of the bigger guys there. They like to remind me of that.
No,
I know.
I'll beat him up.
Okay.
Who does it?
Everybody.
All right, I'll beat him up.
Okay, so
No goodies for them.
I know, right?
Rude as
That's
hell.
why I'm saying your apple pies are not gonna get there. Because I'm fat.
No. But, what's his face can't have them because 'cause he'll die. There's
Yes.
flour,
Bryce cannot have them, or he will die.
and I don't
Um,
want Bryce to die.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So very sweet. So,
How many stories do you have for me today?
I have 2 stories.
Does that mean one of them is a longie?
One of them is a longie. I'm very, very happy, to tell it. So in the efforts of trying to save time, I'm gonna go back from, retract the number of stories I tell from 3 to 2. Maybe I'll throw 3, but I'm trying
We've
to.
never had a limit, like, we've always just been, like, random. If you felt like doing 3, you did 3. If you felt like doing 2, you did 2.
Yeah,
I think you
I'm
got
trying to
stuck
stick.
in this, "I'm gonna do 3."
Yeah, I did. I wanna stick close to the hour mark because one of the things that I struggle with is staying engaged into something for longer than an hour. And so, like, that's what one thing I've talked, to several people about. Like, yeah, hour and a half, whenever I'm listening to any podcast, I'm if that's when I top out. Hour to an hour and a half. Somewhere in there, I always like, and so I don't want that to happen with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to go for an hour mark. We might go over a little bit, but I'm gonna try not to.
It's also easier on the editing.
It is. Oh my goodness, editing 1 hour versus an hour and a half is so much easier.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Uh,
So,
so is the story you have one long story, one
uh-huh,
longie. Is the other one short or medium?
we'll find out. Technically, I have 3 stories ready for today, but we're gonna find out which one I tell. Maybe tell all 3. Maybe I don't.
Oh, dear
Who
heavens.
knows? Tune in. Strap in. I don't know. Something in. Do something in. Anyways, away here we go. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
Fantastic. Okay. This story is titled Everything in Its Place by Ziphigas. Wait, she told me how to pronounce it earlier, and I forgot.
Is this the one where you drop the G?
Yeah. Ziphius? Ziphius. Yeah, that's how it was pronounced. Ziphius. And if I don't, please yell at me. That's fine. Okay. Everything in Its Place by Ziphius. I've always liked to keep things neat. Not in a weird or obsessive way, just tidy. If a picture frame is crooked, I straighten it. If a glass leaves a ring, I wipe it before it dries. I always put things back where they belong, and things always have their place. Order calms me, I guess, knowing that all things that matter belong and everything else can go. I started working for the Nilsons 2 months ago. Live-in housekeeper. After years of being a cleaner at the town medical center, it's comparably a very privileged position. They travel often due to work, and the children are grown and spend most of their time at school, extracurriculars, or with their friends. The house is huge, so there's a lot to do. Old Victorian homes tend to be like that. Most days, it's just me and my thoughts, surrounded by the things that I am responsible for keeping neat and polished. I clean, make tea at 4, wash up at 5, and then read until I'm tired. Simple as that. By the time my day ends, I know exactly where all the little things are, what has been checked off, and what I have to do the next day. It's predictable and peaceful, at least until recently, when I found the first thing that was out of place. I don't leave things out of place. Of this, I am completely certain. I had washed up as usual, removed every trace of myself from the kitchen, and polished the counters until I could see my reflection in the stone. I know I did. When I later went for a glass of water, there it was, a teaspoon, right on the shiny counter next to the wash bin. It wasn't dirty, and I think that's what bothered me the most. If, if I had left it there by mistake, it would have had a tea stain on it. But there it sat, spotless and gleaming, as if it had been brought out of the drawer. I didn't think any of these thoughts at the time, of course. Mistakes happen and no one's perfect. I just gently put it down next to its friends in the drawer, neatly lined, fetched my water, and went to bed. The next day, it was back. Same spot, still clean. I picked it up and checked the drawer, counted them 9, 10, with one on the counter. Again, I put it back, and a sense of unease washed over me. I knew I hadn't forgot the damn teaspoon, least of all twice. I was completely certain. After that, other things began to shift. Curtains I had closed in the evening were open before I went up in the morning. The sugar jar turned a quarter of an inch to the right. Its label no longer centered. The kettle would be full of water even when I had my final cup of tea the evening before and cleaned it before going to bed. Nothing was ever messy or missing, just another type of neat, one that wasn't mine. By the end of that week, it was escalating. I found my cleaning clothes where I had left them the night before, but not folded quite right, not like I would do it. The bookmark in whatever I had been reading left at the beginning of the chapter I had finished before bed. The breaking point was when I found the ironing board already set up for the morning. The iron sat on top, cord wrapped the opposite way of how I would do it, but still neat around the handle. The fabric cover still had a remnant of warmth as I ran my hand over it, as though someone had just pressed it smooth. I hadn't ironed that day. I was going to, but I hadn't. I know that. That's when I started keeping notes. Each night, I'd write down exactly what I had done. Every object moved or folded, every piece of metal polished, every room, every small task. I figured I was probably going crazy, but the thought never sat quite right with me. I asked the children, of course. Pretty sure they thought I was mad too. If I could just prove that I don't know, that I wasn't losing it, that I knew what I had done, I have my sense of sanity return to me. Every morning, though the list didn't quite add up, what I had written down for the next day would already be checked, but clumsier than mine, as if a shivering hand, not quite knowing how to hold a pen, had marked it down. Something else would be written down, sometimes in my handwriting, sometimes not. I didn't recognize the little swirls on the S. So last night, I decided to catch whoever was playing this prank on me in the act. I didn't understand why the family would ever do this to me either. I was a good worker, a hard worker. I always go the extra mile. I decided to stay up. I even left the curtains uneven, a used teacup on the counter, One chair in the dining room pushed slightly away from the table. Not messy, not this time either, but distinctly not as neat. I left the notebook in the kitchen, blank page up, pen beside it. Then I went to my quarters and turned off the lights. Staying awake was hard. I had still done my duties over the day and my body was sleepy and achy. I'm pretty sure I drifted off to sleep several times, propped up in my bed, but never not enough for my brain to rattle me awake every so often. My eyelids shot up when the red numbers on my alarm clock read right after 4 in the morning. The kettle was rattling. I could hear the vintage cord being unwrapped. I know the sound by heart. It wasn't loud, not really, but it was deliberate. Small clicks of metal against the stone, a soft rustling as if by fabric as something moved past the cupboard. I got up quietly, my heart pounding heavily. Proof I wasn't crazy at all. There was definitely something in the kitchen. I hadn't decided what to do yet. I'm not big on confrontations, but I figured I would take it as it came. The thought that it wasn't one of the children hadn't hit me until then, but it hit me like a train. What if it was some kind of odd burglar? A person who had wanted me to feel insane as a way to later blame me for any theft. I grabbed a bookend, shaped like a cat, and quietly pushed my door open. I crept out the hallway, the cat's metal ears digging into my palm. The air was still and heavy. The light from the kitchen spilled faintly into the hallway, making a pale rectangle against the old floorboards. I knew where every creak was and walked carefully between any weak spots to keep my presence unknown. There was an outside door in the kitchen. Of course there was. I never used it though. Did I? Had I checked if it was locked? I was still deciding what to do when I saw it through the cracks. I froze in my steps. A figure stood at the counter, just slightly illuminated by the light. They were wearing my apron. For some reason, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Anger sprawled inside me, and I didn't think. I just pushed the door open with enough force for it to bang against the wall. "Who's there?" I shouted, raising the bookend over my head. The figure jerked sharp and sudden, like a puppet being pulled by its invisible strings. It was wearing my apron. Same knot, same fold across the waist. Under it, my uniform, my own uniform. Then it turned around. My brain froze. The movement wasn't smooth. Not in a way like when you've been caught red-handed, but more as if it didn't know how to move properly. The joints popped. The body turned as if the frame rate of the world had been lowered. There was no face. Not in a typical sense anyways, just a smooth beige surface. Like the fabric pulled taut over something, the shape of which would be a mouth moved behind the surface, popping it outwards. "Who's there?" it roared, sound muffled by the fabric. I dropped the bookend. It clattered on the tiles. The thing tilted its head in a sharp, twitching motion. The stretched skin where the mouth should be shivered. I opened my mouth to speak. "Don't," it said. My throat seized. Back to step. The figure followed. I opened my mouth again, raising my arms in front of me. "Don't come any closer," I said. "Don't come any closer." Both our voices were the same pitch. It sounded like an echo. Then it laughed. Short, sharp, wrong. "Don't come any closer," it repeated. Neater, tasting the words. Something finally snapped, and I turned and I ran. What else was I to do? The house was quiet, still making every noise, the more amplified. The creak of its floorboards under my feet and its, my own heartbeat, the drag of bare feet following behind me. I could swear it stepped before me, even if that makes no sense. I hit the short stairs to the quarters, took them two at a time. Halfway up, something cold brushed against my ankle. I screamed, stumbled, nearly fell, but managed to keep running. My arm hit a table on the way up. I could hear some valuable thing smashed to pieces behind me. Behind the thing that was keeping perfect time. Completely even, not frantic nor hurried, just steady to a perfect even rhythm. I slammed my bedroom door and twisted the lock in record time. It was quiet for a bit. My heart was racing. My breath was caught in my throat. Then, slam! The door rattled in its frame. From the other side, now clear as day, my voice said, "Oh my, you sure made a right mess." Another heavy, then the dragging of footsteps further away. It was quiet for a long time. I'm not sure how long, until I could hear the brushing of a broom bristles and the fragile sound of pieces of glass being swept up. And then softly from someplace else, I murmured, "All things in their place, everything neat." It whistled as it worked. Eventually, everything became silent again. I sat on the floor, staring at the door until morning light broke through the window. When I finally gathered enough courage to move my legs were stiff and trembling. My eyes felt dry, and I wondered if I had blinked at all in the last 2 hours. I turned the lock and opened the door. Just an inch. The hallway outside was empty. The corridor smelled of fresh polish and hot metal, but just faintly clean. I crept down the stairs, step by step. Kitchen light was still on. Everything was spotless, just as I would have left it, maybe better. I could see the notebook, exactly where I had left it the night before. Pen rested neatly across the top, perfectly aligned with the page margin. My heart hammered as I leaned in to read. At the top, in beautiful cursive, "All things that matter have a place." Below it, the list of daily chores, already most of them crossed out with neat X's. Beside it, folded perfectly and flat, my apron and uniform. I put my hands on them, and the fabric still felt warm. At the top of the folded pile, a spotless teaspoon sparkled in the morning light. The end.
They're not from here.
So, that's your big takeaway? They're not from
They're
here.
not from here. Englanders.
Yes, most likely that story
We
was
don't
told from across the pond.
Yeah, we don't give a crap about tea over here. Not like that.
Excuse me.
No, 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 no. We don't have kettles to make tea.
We don't.
Every house over there has a kettle for tea.
This is true.
We don't have spoons specifically for tea.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure some people do, but the majority, especially down here,
No.
you're getting sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Yeah.
100%. And for those ruffians out there drinking the unsweet tea
Some people
around
mix
here.
it.
Yeah, that's no. No, I can understand half and half sweet tea, half unsweet, half sweet.
Yeah.
That is fine. I can understand that. I'm good with that. I have that.
You do an Arnold Palmer?
I do. I do an Arnold Palmer, which is lemonade and sweet tea.
Mhm.
And sweet tea. Now, McDonald's tea, half and half. Go unsweet, half sweet, because that's like that's a cup of diabetes right there.
I just don't drink any of it
Yeah, no, you don't.
because it's
We
tasty.
we have fought over this. Now,
Yes.
I do like me some hot herbal tea. That's good.
I would like to point out, we've
Huh.
been together for a very long time, and I've never seen you drink hot tea.
Yes, this is also true
So I think you're lying right now.
because I will fight. Like, we will fight if I'm enjoying a nice little cup with a saucer of herbal tea.
We have cups with saucers.
We do.
We are not allowed to use them,
Okay. So,
not the
I
teacups.
used to have a teacup that I would put one of the, tea like, they have them like I think they were called, like, sprout balls or something. I don't know what
I
they
know what
were.
you're talking about.
Yeah, but you
I've
put it
watched
in a
movies.
hot tea, and then it would sprout and make like a flower, and then it had all the herbs that you wanted, and it created this delicious tea most of the time.
Oh, okay.
And I used to have quite a bit of those, before me and you got together.
I did
Um,
not touch them.
no, you did not. No, no, no. I just ran out and I never went back for
Mm.
more.
This all started because of a teaspoon.
Uh-huh.
To me, right then and there, should have quit drinking tea.
I think that this story was so beautifully written.
I think this
Absolutely
person
love
needs
it.
to see somebody about their obsessive compulsive disorder.
There's a little bit of OCD, but you want a little bit of OCD in a cleaner. What was the professional term? I don't wanna say I don't wanna say, like, housemaid. Live-in housekeeper.
A live-in
Housekeeper.
housekeeper.
Yes. You want that, for a live-in housekeeper. Slightly OCD, knows how to clean, and, keep things tidy. Now, you,
Yes.
for other people's stuff, freaking robot.
What?
Okay, so Kaylin has a window cleaning business, and whenever you go inside to wash the windows,
Uh-huh.
you look at all the windows, like, everything around it, and you're like, "Okay, I'm good." And then whenever you leave, you put it exactly how it was. If the blinds were folded up, and then I went down and I closed the blinds and I folded them down, you would go back there and you're like, "Nope, they were folded up and they're gonna be a
Yeah.
robot."
No, that's just how the only reason that the people should know that we were even there
Mhm.
is because their windows are clean.
Yes. Now, that is true, and I do like that, and I agree with that 100%, but I wouldn't have remembered that detail
Okay.
because I am not a robot.
Mallory, my best friend, told me that because we did that on a window job once, I had to clean the screens and then put them all back. But the homeowner wasn't there, and she had told me, how to get into the house and everything, and
Yeah.
how to lock it back up when I left. And Mallory put a screen in upstairs, and I walked by the room, and I was like, "Oh, nope, blinds aren't in the right spot. Hold on." So I went in there, and I came back out, and she goes, "Did I do something wrong?" I said, "No, I just had to fix the blinds. They were, supposed to be this way instead of that way."
Mhm.
And she's like, "How do you how do you know that?" I was like, "'Cause I saw him." She's like, "That is serial killer level attention to detail."
Yes.
And I was like, I don't plan on murdering anybody, so
Yes. If I ever go missing, just know, I want everybody to know my wife did it.
whatever."
If there is no proof that I went missing, 100% my wife did it. Just throwing that out there. Do with that information what you will.
I would also like to point out that if you went missing and it was my fault, no one would ever know.
Exactly. See? You understand.
I have the skills.
You knew the assignment.
I have the skills.
Now, what do you think of that story?
I think that person needs to see a therapist about their OCD disorder here. But also, that's not their house.
That was not their house.
So I'm curious if they brought this entity
Mhm.
no,
Yep.
in, or if the entity was already there
That
and
is a good
what it
question.
was.
Yes. What was that?
Kinda seemed like it kinda reminded me of that one story where that guy the motion sensor,
Yes. It did.
because it was like, repeating what she was saying.
I've said this many times, and I believe I've said this on the podcast as well. Um, a creature learning how to
Yeah,
mimic somebody or humans is absolutely terrifying. I have seen that in so few horror movies, like, done correctly. Yes, ma'am.
Skynet.
Skynet. No, Skynet's just looking to take over, but you know what they did for the Terminators? Yeah. You know what? You're 100% right.
AI, they're taking over everything.
AI is taking over everything. Skynet.
Mhm.
Um, but beautifully done.
I it was giving me those vibes with the guy who, he's repeating, um
The things that he's heard.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like there was an episode of, Criminal Minds where this guy was going around killing people, but he was taking on their identities
Oh,
after he
yeah.
killed them. So he got a German guy, and he was talking to the German guy, and he kept asking the German guy to repeat something, and then he would copy the accent down.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and then he would only answer to that person's name after he
Yes.
brutally murdered them.
Yes.
So,
Humans can do it too. Um,
it's only humans doing it.
sure, sure. Skinwalkers. Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever you say.
Because
Skinwalkers.
to me, it's probably somebody in a mask,
In a mask. We're
because you
going
never
mask.
there was no face,
There's no face.
and it said fabric, did it
Okay.
not?
I was getting Resident Evil vibes with the face like that. The nurses. You haven't seen that
I
movie.
love how you, like, started speaking like you thought I had, and then quickly realized, "Wait a minute, she's never seen that in her
No,
life."
I didn't quickly realize. I knew before starting speaking that you have never seen that
Well,
movie.
it's like when before we started recording, I said, "Here's Johnny."
Mhm.
I know what movie that's from.
Yes, you do, but you've never seen it.
I've never seen it. I also know that they used to say that on the Johnny Carson show,
100% true.
which I have seen some of that, which in no way, shape, or form surprises you,
Not even close.
but it would surprise you if I had seen The Shining.
Yes. Um, so the in all Resident Evil games
Oh,
and
this is a game.
movies,
Oh, it was a movie too.
it
Oh,
started off
okay.
as a game, and then
See how
they
much I
turned
know?
into yeah, and then they made movies about it. But in all of them, there is a nurse, or mostly all of them, there's a nurse. It's like a group of them,
They're bad
and
guys. Of
yeah, they're
course they are.
yeah, they all are supposed to represent like trauma, and then they have no face. They have no face. They just
That's
it's like
unfortunate.
just skin, yeah, just flat, and that's what I immediately pictured, and then I pictured it in a maid outfit, and yeah, that was interesting,
I I just pictured somebody in a mask, kind of like,
like a sheer mask. She said it was made of that it looked like skin. That
yeah,
there's no hole for the mouth, which begs the question. Oh, no, 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 never mind. She said that you could see the mouth kinda moving behind and,
which indicates to me that it was a human in a mask.
which
It's a man in a it's a man.
indicates to me that it's not fully, taken over the persona, not fully there yet. It's
I'd
almost there.
I'd also probably stop writing shit down.
A little bit,
Stop writing things down. Maybe change up how you clean things. Maybe tell the person you work for, "Hey, I'm not gonna clean for 3 days because I'm having, a mental OCD breakdown."
and then they're like, "What are you talking about? You've been cleaning this whole time."
Yeah, see what
And then
happens.
and you're like, "What?
Because it's kinda hard to tell, was it there to help,
I don't know."
or was it there because you never had any problems prior to you going in there and pissing it off when it's just trying to make itself a cup of tea?
I know.
Like, rude.
That's crazy, right?
And also, it seems to only be awake at night.
Yes.
So maybe you should just leave it alone.
Leave the entity alone.
Salt around the bed.
Salt around the bed. No, it's salt at the door. We're gonna go to the door.
Okay, yeah, salt around the bed and the door.
Yeah, because you don't want it getting too close.
Double tap.
Okay.
Resolved.
All right.
And then there you go.
Yep. Salt around the door and the windows.
Yep. Perfect.
Call it a day.
Perfect. And
I would do lining against the wall just in case there was like a secret passage.
wow, you're going real far.
I'm going real far.
I'm just gonna shoot it in the head.
You're just gonna shoot in the head.
Yep,
All
problem
right,
solved.
cool. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Everybody. Oh well, yeah, they have guns in there. They have
In
guns
in
in England.
England.
Yeah, they have muskets.
You're gonna offend any listeners that we
I
have
know.
in the
I'm
UK.
sorry. I'm so sorry, but I couldn't help it. We're also in Texas, so.
Yeah. I love that line in Miss Congeniality. "This is Texas. Everybody has a gun. My florist has a gun." And you've got William Shatner's character, "I don't have a gun. My ancestors were Quakers."
Absolutely love it. Absolutely, love it. Are you ready for the second story?
Was that the Longy?
That was a longie.
Oh, okay.
It took a minute to write
I was
to read.
trying to
Now,
figure that out.
I would like to say this before we move on. I loved how beautiful that story was.
It was very They listen, I was with you with the cleaning bit because I'm a little OCD myself.
Yes,
Like,
you
I've
were.
got
You
certain things that if it's not right, I twitch, and I
Yeah, do I mess with that at all?
yes, you do,
I
a
do.
lot. And, like, m my one of my biggest things is that on the outside of the house is the trash cans.
Yeah.
I have a particular way that they need to be lined up against the fence,
Mhm,
and somebody pulled the one up from yesterday's trash
mhm.
and didn't put it in the right space. And I was like, "This," what, and I immediately go from being perfectly happy and just normal to lividly angry, and I have to fix it. I've got a particular order that windows have to be done in.
Yeah.
I mean, I have little things that they need to be done this way, otherwise I twitch, and then if it's not done, if I try to just tell myself, "Oh, it's fine, just leave it," and I'm going to sleep, it's not gonna happen. I will lie awake all night and think about that until it's fixed.
Okay.
It is it's
It's a
very annoying,
Yeah.
but I am getting better at letting my food touch, though.
Good for you.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
I'm getting, and most of that is Mexican food, though. Like,
Yeah, you're
Thanksgiving is not good. That's
that's gonna be a whole thing. We'll
yeah,
we'll get there.
yeah, but
Plenty of therapy to be had.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
whenever me and Kaylin first met, um, you would not let your food touch at all.
mm, and
At
if
all.
it did touch, I, like, had to, like, for example, beans and rice,
Yeah.
I would only eat from the rice over that had no contact whatsoever
Mhm,
with the beans, and then if it had juices or something, if I was eating a steak and the
mhm.
juices got into the mashed potatoes, I would not eat the part of the mashed potatoes that had juice on them.
I
My corn couldn't touch my mashed
I
potatoes.
would
Well, shit
never
still can't. None of that can still touch, but the beans and rice I'm getting better at.
I would never leave mashed potatoes there.
Yeah, no, none of that can touch.
Big fan. Okay,
I'm getting better though. I
you
did eat
are.
some of those potatoes
Look
and
at you.
the beans together. No,
Yeah.
if I've only ever had it together, that's fine. So like chow mein
Mhm.
or lo mein, something like that. I have only ever had that together, so I can eat that together.
Okay.
I can eat fried rice together with the other ingredient. That's fine because I've only ever had it that way.
Yes, so I'm gonna give you a bunch of foods, and then I'm gonna mush them all together.
Mm-mm.
I'll put them all on the plate,
You
just
cannot do
touching.
that because
And that's the but you've never eaten this
if
food,
I've
so you don't
had
know
them
it's like it.
separately,
Okay, so it's a whole new food.
if I've had them separately, like, you can't take mashed
We're
potatoes
changing we're
and
changing
corn.
this podcast to, therapy, by the way.
Yeah.
Everybody, just sit down. I'm sure there's a long couch somewhere. Go ahead and lay down by it,
No, but
and
listen,
just let's discuss your problems.
but listen. If it's like you can't take mashed potatoes and broccoli and carrots and all that stuff and then put them all together. You can't do that. I won't eat it because I know what they all taste like individually and they should be done individually, not all together. You can't do it.
You're so
You
much
can't.
fun. You're
You
so
can't.
much
And I
fun.
mean, I will literally, I mean,
You're so much fun.
it
I love it.
is.
You're freaking out now just thinking about it.
Yes, I
It's
am.
great.
It's so, like, I was with them at the beginning of this story. I was like, man, yes, everything has a place. Let's clean it. Let's keep
You
it.
go, girl.
Let's go. And then even for me, I was like, "You're getting a little too much for me."
Mhm.
Like, the container was, like, turned a quarter inch. I'm like, I mean, I get that. That would be annoying, but also not cause for me to start being paranoid like you have instantly become.
Uh-huh.
Like, really? Calm down. See someone about this OCD level craziness that you seem to be experiencing with the need to clean everything. And then the fact that you are cleaning everything, like, it seems like you're cleaning the same things every single day.
It kinda seems that way.
Are you that crappy of a cleaner that you gotta keep go back and doing it? Like,
Wow, just attacking people. Listen, I'm
listen,
sure you do a wonderful job, and I wanna say I appreciate you. Let nobody else disparage what you do at the amazing level that you do it at. Now, let's get into the next one.
I've already told people I'm not a nice person sometimes,
It's
and
sometimes.
I just say the truth,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna be cleaning the same thing. Now, granted, I clean my kitchen a lot, but I use my kitchen. But, like, that's because I think you put yourself in that pattern and that entity, quote unquote, the person in the mask
Uh-huh.
sees that and knows this is how I mess with this person.
Yeah,
This is what I do.
yeah. Okay.
You're so done talking
I'm
about
so
this.
done talking about
That's
this.
so rude.
I know. We'll talk more offline. That's fine.
I'm done talking to you,
Okay,
unless
cool.
you get me my poppers.
How about this? I will let you pick the next story.
You won't ever let me read the stories.
I'm not gonna let you read the stories, I'm gonna let you pick the stories. So, you can either have 1 or 2.
What are these longies, mediums, shorts? What are
Mm,
they?
medium for the first one, and the second one is long.
I don't know. If whatever one I don't pick, you'll read next week.
Yes.
Well, let's do a medium one this
Okay,
week.
let's go medium.
Yeah.
Okay, so fantastic. I'm so happy that you picked the medium one because it is sticking with the theme.
Of cleaning?
Something like that. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
All right. This story is called Welcome Home by Reddit user. By the way, the last person was also a Reddit user. By Reddit user Cabin Cremation. My mom retired last month. She said she wanted to take a trip with her friends to Florida. Maybe the Keys, somewhere warm enough to make her forget 30 years of Kansas winter. She asked if I could house sit and watch her cats while she was gone. I lived 3 states away now. Moved there, got a decent job at a large corporation in the city after college. Still, I owed her that much. She texted me where to find the spare key, said she already left. I never actually saw her, just a message. Thank you, honey. The house misses you. I didn't blame her at all. I knew how airports were around this time of year. To put it as hectic or even hell would be an understatement. Everyone was desperate to get out of their depressing small towns and go on a vacation. For the first few days, everything felt normal. The place smelled exactly how I remembered it: old carpet, lavender cleaner, a faint undertone of dust. The cats followed me around like shadows. I worked remotely during the day, made dinner at night, slept in my old room. Sometimes I'd catch myself expecting my dad to walk in with a beer and the TV remote. He has been gone since last year. I still remember the police and then my mom calling me. Hunting accident. Those words hadn't set right with me ever since. His body was never recovered. Still, it wasn't abnormal for him to go hunting from time to time, typically alone as well. I would have been lying had I said it was a complete surprise that I don't need anyone mentality unfortunately caught up to him. I figured that was likely another reason the trip was so important to my mother. She had been completely distraught. Perhaps this was exactly the escape she needed, even if only temporarily. On the third day, I noticed a glass missing from the cabinet. I'd washed it, put it away. The next morning, one of my mom's picture frames was gone from the hallway, then a dish towel, then a mug. I started to think maybe I was just misremembering where things went. The house was old, memory gets fuzzy in familiar rooms. I was also preoccupied with work and the cats. It wasn't insane to assume that maybe I had just been overthinking small mistakes. Still, every night I locked the doors and checked the windows. That's when the noises began. The first night, it came from the vents, soft tapping, and then a scrape like something dragging across metal. The next, from the basement, a muffled thud, then silence. The cats hissed at the door that led down there, fur puffed up. I immediately brushed it off. Old pipes, raccoons, air pressure, any explanation that wasn't haunted or someone's inside my house. Still, I couldn't shake this sickening and deeply dark dread that just sat in my stomach. By the fifth night, I couldn't sleep whatsoever. I kept hearing quiet movements under the floor, directly beneath my bed. I finally went down to the basement. The air was colder than the rest of the house, heavy and damp. Light bulbs buzzed weakly overhead. It looked the same as I remembered. Shelves stacked with paint cans and holiday boxes. But then there was a section of the wall I didn't recognize. A pile of old tarps and rotten wood leaned against it, almost as though they had been placed to cover something. When I moved them, a narrow crack split through the foundation, just barely wide enough to crawl through, and the putrid, vile smell. It hit like a freight train, only comparable to rotten meat left in the sun, inside a bag of decaying sewage. I covered my mouth, gagging and trying to keep my composure, now with eyes stinging from the repulsion induced tears. Aiming my flashlight inside, the beam cut through dust and spider webs. It looked as though this room had never been cleaned, or even truly touched for that matter. Something glistened. And metal? A belt buckle. I crawled in far enough to see him, my father. That is, what was left of him. Sat slumped against the concrete, skin the color of parchment. His jaw hung wide open, teeth slick with decay. His eye sockets were black pits. The rest of his body was patchy. Some areas were rotten organs with flayed tissue. The rest had been stripped down completely to the bone. I don't remember screaming, but my throat burned. I felt the stomach bowel eat away at my esophagus. I scrambled backwards, practically jumping out of my own skin, knocking over boxes and grasping for air. My head spun like it was on a tilt-a-whirl. I was burning up all over, yet felt as though I had been struck by ice. My phone slipped from my hands and clattered onto the floor beside the crack. I bolted for the stairs, dialing my mother with shaking fingers. I didn't even know if I could speak, but I sure as hell couldn't form a coherent thought. The phone rang. Once. Twice. Then, another phone rang. Not through the speaker. Inside the house. The sound came from the other side of the basement. I froze. Mom? I said shakily. Was she home early? Down in the basement with me this whole time? It must have been some fucked up prank. I walked over to the other side cautiously. The smell was worse now. Thick and alive. Almost as though it was spreading throughout the room and crawling to me. My flashlight dimmed and cut it out, glowing weakly near the crack. Next to it, something else. Another body. My mother. Her skin was gray, eyes sunken, mouth fixated in the same horrified frozen gasp. The phone in her hands buzzed, screen lit with my name. Crouched beside her was a man I had never seen. Long and grease-soaked, stringy hair, yellow bloodshot, crazed eyes, dried lips, stretched into an abnormally large cracked grin. He picked up the phone and pressed it to his ear, coughing and clearing his voice, then softened it, almost to an elderly woman's pitch. Then, in my mother's perfect voice, said, "Hello, Daniel." I couldn't move. He stood slowly to an enormous figure, bloodied knife in hand, his smile shaking with laughter that didn't sound human. Welcome home. He lunged. I screamed, the flashlight shattered, and everything went dark. The end.
I want proper endings.
That was the proper
No,
ending.
because we don't know what happened.
Everything went dark. What do
Yeah,
you
but we
think
don't know.
happened?
We don't know.
What do you think
He
happened?
could have died or he could have escaped. We don't know. You've left
could
it
have
open-ended.
he could have died or he could have escaped. Yeah, he could have been knocked out.
He should never have gone down there. He should grab the damn cats and just got the hell out.
Don't leave the cats. That's right. Rule number 1, grab the animals.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I refuse.
So you
Proper
see
ending.
So you see why I said stuck with the theme.
That's terrible.
That was horrible, wasn't it?
Terrible.
Terrible. Gotta love it.
Didn't believe that that his father was killed in a hunting accident.
Uh-huh. I'm getting Wendigo vibes.
Wendigo vibes?
Mm-hmm. Wendigo.
Yeah, but they usually live in the woods.
Yeah.
If they were real.
What if one didn't?
Well, that's not part of the lore.
Mm-hmm. What if it found a place? Kind of like a little
Why
cave?
would it wouldn't need to use a knife. It's got claws.
This is true.
Also, do they speak?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they would often mimic hurt prey or person in distress to bring out their prey.
Lure people.
Yep.
That was a very well written story.
Yes.
So was it like the whole point of like taking the items to get him to go down to the basement?
I think so.
Yeah. At that moment, so we know my memory.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Robot.
I'm not a robot, I'm human. If I
Says
knew
robot.
for a fact that there was something missing, I would have a gun too.
Uh-huh.
If you're not here, we're gone on a trip,
Mm-hmm.
my gun is on the pillow next to you or next to me where you sleep.
Yes.
And my gun sits there. It's inside its holster.
Yeah.
But absolutely not. I hear strange noises. I'm like, dog, you're with me. And
Mm-hmm.
I grab my gun and my phone.
Yep. Yeah, there was a time whenever the kids were gone and you were gone. I was by myself and I was like, hey, I'm gonna watch some scary movies. Then
You regret that, don't you?
I regretted it. Yeah. I regretted it so hard. And then the dog got up, ears perked up, and then fur on her back was pointed up. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I grabbed my gun. And then me and Liberty went room to room and searched the house.
Do you remember after your surgery a couple years ago and
Huh?
our front door was wide open
Yes.
and I was driving you home and I parked the truck in front of the house
Mm-hmm.
and I was worried that the dog had gotten out. She did not. She was in her
Yes.
cage. It was fine. But you were like, "Okay, I'll be right there." And I'm like, "I will be done by the time you get up here." So I had my gun and I searched the whole house. I got halfway through the house before you managed to get up to the front door. I just wanted you to sit there. Like, and I tactically went and cleared the whole house.
Played the house.
Um,
Again, I want to remind everybody that I just had surgery. So
you did,
just,
and that was why I told you to
yeah.
stay.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna stay.
Yes, but
Even all drugged up and barely stitched together. I was still like, all right, let's sweep this house. We coming.
I mean, we're fine. But you should always just have a gun
Yeah.
because especially when you're by yourself, even if you're a guy, because
Oh yeah.
the bad guy could have a gun, and most likely the bad guy is gonna have a gun. Now, this guy had a knife,
Yeah.
and now at this point, though, if you're inside 21 feet, it won't really matter
Yes.
unless you've already got it drawn or you practice.
That is the rule of thumb, 21 feet.
Mhm.
And they coming at you with a knife, they most likely
Yeah, inside
you
21 feet, the knife wins.
Yeah.
Now, if you're like my father who practices inside 21 feet to draw,
quick
aim, and
draws.
fire, then you might have a chance, but my dad's been practicing for years and years and years.
Yeah. Her bullet for my Valentine, it's scream, aim, fire.
I'm gonna disagree.
Scream, aim,
I
fire.
disagree.
Yeah, someone's coming at you, and then you're like,
You at that point, you could
scare
just
the
do what
crap out of them, and then aim, fire.
you do what Aquafina does, and you just start singing
Oh,
Hotel
yeah.
California.
Shang-Chi.
Do I get some points for using a reference from
You know
Aquafina?
what? You used a not only a pop culture reference, but a 21st century pop culture reference. Crisp High Five
With her real name. Well,
with
it's not
her
her
real name.
real name, but
Yeah,
with her
stage name.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Ha,
You
ha, ha,
deserve
ha,
a
ha.
crisp high five.
Yay. Um,
I don't keep my wallet on me. It
that was,
wrinkles my suit.
okay, Deadpool, calm down. Um, that was good.
Great.
What I'm curious about, though, is one, why did this thing answer the phone if he knew that the son was standing right there? What was the point of that?
I'm gonna go into the whole Pennywise situation. Fear.
But you're staring at your dead mom's body.
There's plenty of creatures out there that prey on fear. Plenty of creatures.
That's why I don't show fear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Robot.
I refuse to be a victim.
You're, y- I refuse to be a victim.
Who has time for that?
Feelings. I don't know.
I don't have time for that.
Coffee mug, not where I left it. Does not compute.
The coffee mug's in the cabinet. I put it up today. It's on the left side
Okay,
towards the
robot.
back.
All right.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, it is.
I love it. Um, yeah, I probably would have if I had been him. I would have, as soon as seeing that phone light up and seeing that creature, I'd been like, nope, I'm out. And you need to run back up the stairs. I think honestly, the minute that I saw my dad's body, I would have been up the stairs and on the phone with the police.
Yeah.
But I'm also very curious, if his dad died in a hunting accident, did they not have a body to bury?
They said the body was never recovered.
Okay, so they found no part of him at all.
Nothing.
Okay. So then they were just assuming he was dead.
Yes.
Oh, usually you wait 7 years for that, but okay.
Well, it said he's been gone for, what was it?
A
2
year.
year? A year. Okay.
I just missed the part where they didn't recover a body.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I would have been on the phone with 911.
I just said since last year. Less than a year. Go a
So,
year
yeah, I would
less.
have been up the stairs on the phone, calling the police.
And I'm curious. Okay, less than a year. So we're going 12 months max. Maybe. But you know what? They're saying it's winter in Kansas. All
Yeah.
right. So that means that yeah, it's around like 12, 11 months.
Okay.
And he said that the body was still there. Like he found his
Yeah.
dad's body. How did that creature keep the body still there? You know, like it wasn't completely rotted away. I mean, I know it's not going to be bones.
Yeah, well, I mean, who says that the body was killed 12 months ago?
This is true. This is true.
Who says that? I mean, like,
Because all the bodies that I've kept, they didn't keep for longer than like 4 months.
I love you, but there's no way that I mean, with all the love, you at home are just too unorganized
Hmm?
to put a body anywhere.
I have places.
No.
All right, so listeners, we're gonna start a game. Where did Adrian hide the bodies?
Adrian probably forgot if he did, because Adrian normally tells Kaylin, that's me,
Uh-huh.
where things are so that I remember for you.
Yeah, this is true. Because remember, you're a robot, and I do forget. Let's play a game. Let's not dig under the tree. Anyhow,
He asked me the other day, he asked me what grade the little one was in.
I was like, yeah, what grade? What grade is he? Oh, he's not great. Okay, cool.
He's like, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But when we were telling him some of the things this kid's learning, he's like, that seems a little advanced for that grade. So
Yeah,
that throws me off. I'm like, I understand.
exactly. Because Abeka is very high,
Very advanced. Yeah.
very advanced. So like you're learning, they say you're in 4th grade
Yeah.
and you're learning 4th grade stuff. But no, you're
He's probably learning 5th grade
5th,
public
6th
school
grade.
stuff. Yeah.
5th, 6th grade stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you're already on that? Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. It's Yeah, so I just thought that was funny because you know what grade they're in, but when we tell you the things that they're learning, you're like, "Dude, what? That's not possible."
Yeah, he was doing an assessment, like a grade assessment, and he took the test. And like, okay, well, he passed 2, 3, and he failed 4. Like, okay, so saying that he's at the 4th grade level. Yes. Okay, cool.
Because he
And
passed
then
5.
this, yeah. Oh, and then he passed
Yeah.
5. I'm like, okay, so he's at the 5th grade level. Yeah. What grade is he in? 4th. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had him do a
Just one of
reading
those things.
diagnostic.
Yeah, very good reader. Very good reader in this house.
Yeah, we're and I think personally, probably the 4th grade one
Yes, this kid
was
will forever read better than me.
he
Um,
probably just didn't understand because it was about comprehension as well, being able to
ah,
read it and
comprehension
comprehension.
is definitely lacking in this household.
Yeah.
You bring the average, the household average up way up. But here I am.
Yeah, I can guarantee that whatever that was, he just didn't understand what they were asking, and I can't help them
Oh,
because it's gotta be their mind.
of course.
So,
We're good.
uh,
Yeah.
because if I help them, then it's not comparing what they know, it's not a proper test,
No.
so I have to let them, which is very hard,
Mhm.
very hard. So,
So,
you wouldn't be able to hide any bodies anywhere because you would forget,
yes.
and, then I'd have to remind you.
Okay.
So,
Um, let's see. Yeah, that checks out. Oh,
you're welcome.
I'm gonna go ahead and how did you like the theme of the stories today?
I liked the second one a lot.
You liked the second one?
It kept you on your
It
toes.
did keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the meticulousness of the first story a
Yeah.
lot, 'cause that
That a little bit of an obsessive
yeah, but
compulsive
it
that
but
that kind
it
of
shows you into
aggravated me.
I do like stories where it shows you into their day-to-day life,
Yeah.
and it puts you in her headspace. Like, even if you're like, "That's a lot," but you're in there, you know?
Mhm.
And you're just like, "Okay, that was weird. The teaspoon? What?
Yeah.
This? That? What?
Yeah,
What?"
I really like the second one, though, that one is my favorite.
That one's your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, my favorite was the first one,
Alright
and I
then.
did very much enjoy the second one.
Yeah.
That definitely gave me like, I read it, and just like you, I was like, "No way! What?" And that was good. And then the second one, wait, the first one, I just absolutely I loved
It's
it.
because what you strive to be. You don't suffer from having these obsessive compulsive need to do something
Mm,
because 'cause you're very much like a duck. It's just
I'm a duck?
water right off your back. You are so chill.
I thought you were calling me a duck because of my foot.
No, that's a pigeon.
It's a pigeon. Yes,
Yeah.
I am pigeon-toed.
Yes.
Google it.
Um, yeah, so you're probably like, "Oh, these are all the things I wish I could be."
Mhm. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
So,
Do you
okay.
have any, announcements or anything?
I do!
So do I.
You have one?
Yeah, because
Oh my goodness.
my mother, she listened to the episode the other day,
Okay.
Monday, and she texted me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
Okay. Alright, we're getting hey guys, we're getting into updates now. Kaylin, why don't you go ahead and go? I mean, I don't have much, but go
Okay.
ahead.
So, one of them was that my mother said she needs a Campfire Crew sweatshirt.
Oh, okay. Got
So,
it.
we started talking about those, and she's decided she needs one, so we
Well,
have to.
coming Friday, um, we should have our first hoodies.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Very excited.
Then she said that she is sure that the state trooper newbies are still sent to Eastern Kentucky.
She's sure of it. Okay.
Yeah. She laughed at you being called Avery because
Yes.
that 100% happened.
Uh-huh.
She also thought it was hilarious that I said "Oh geez," but did agree that it was called the Dixie Daiway.
Uh-huh.
And then she said, "Show this to Adrian," and she typed in like you said to do, Louisville,
Uh-huh.
spelling it the way you say it. What's the first thing up there on that picture, dear?
So she spelt it Louav. Louisville. And the first thing is
Louisville, Kentucky.
it's not spelled that way. The proper spelling of Kentucky is Lou.
No, that's not the proper way of spelling Kentucky.
I mean
That's the
the
proper way of
proper
spelling Louisville
Louisville.
is Louisville. Louisville. but you told everybody to type in the way I said it,
Yeah.
which is exactly what she did here, and the first thing
Oh, that I don't think she did. I think she was going off memory on that one. We can't ask this of her.
she did it all
She's
on her own.
100% biased.
She's not
100%
even
biased.
from there.
I don't care.
She's not from there.
I don't care. I don't care that she wasn't from there.
Yeah, but she did used to
At
live
one point, did she live there?
She used to live in Louisville.
Yeah, she used to, so she has
Yeah.
ties to it, so bias. So,
Bigfoot.
let's ask people.
She typed it in exactly the way you said to do it, the way you pronounce it. Louisville.
Listen. No.
Yes.
She's biased, so she's like, I know what vowels to put in. No.
You say the vowels slowly.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead. Okay. This is all right.
What would you type? What would you type?
This is a 2-person job right now. This is a 2-person job. So you take the listener will take your friend, coworker, I don't care. Grab a handful of
marbles.
Okay, go marbles. We're going marbles?
I don't know.
I feel like that is dangerous.
I don't know where we're going.
I feel like putting a mouthful of marbles is dangerous.
Nope, that's how you have to say it.
That's how you have to say it.
Don't instruct people to do this because then if something happens, you're liable.
Exactly. That's why I'm not saying marbles.
No, don't do this.
I feel like we can also do something.
Ignore everything he's saying.
Take a handful of chips.
You're done.
Take a handful of chips.
No, you can't use chips. You can't use chips.
Can't use chips.
Too pokey.
Chips are too pokey.
Yeah, no. Just tell me your updates because you're not going to win this fight. And what's going to end up happening is I'm going to pick up your shoe.
Sandwich.
I'm going to pick up your shoe and I'm going to whack you with it.
Okay, you can do that later.
No.
Take a bite of your sandwich.
No.
Fill up your mouth.
What are your things? We're done with this conversation.
Tell your coworker, friend,
how it works.
Something.
No.
And be like, hey,
no.
I want you to type out what you think I'm saying. And don't have them listen to this episode or last episode. Don't have them and just say Louisville. And they're like,
they're going to go Louisville.
And
they're going to know.
Just spell it, please.
Have you
seen? You take a couple bites and you go, Louisville, and they're going to spell it out. And what they're going to come up with is gibberish.
Have you ever seen the movie Elizabethtown?
No, I have not.
You need to watch that movie.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll do that.
You need to do your stuff because I'm getting angry.
I know you are. This is so great. Okay, so first update. Far Cry fan 15.
What story was that one?
He was the one from Louisville. I hear no difference. And he says, finally got a chance to listen. Great work. Let's see. Yeah, that was it from them. Automatic Key 5377 said the episode was good. That was fantastic. I love good feedback. And then
wait, what one was that? You got to remind me of these stories.
Automatic Key was yes. Automatic Key was the dream that felt too real.
Yeah. Yes.
That was last week. Okay.
Gotcha.
So he said the episode was good. And he listens on Spotify. So
cool.
Very very happy to hear that. And then this one, slightly bigger update. Was from Dungeon Marshall. He's the one that did Candy Corn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And several others. But Candy Corn is the main.
Yeah, that cute little one.
Yes. He just said, "I just finished the episode. Well done. Thank you again. Side note, your wife should." Okay, never mind. Edward Gorey. Have you done your report on Edward Gorey yet?
I have not yet.
You have not yet. You're slacking.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and deduct a letter grade. For
you want to switch places and I'll do your job and you do my job?
That's fine. No.
Okay.
I'm good.
I have a plan of when this report will be done by the time we record.
Oh.
And you guys will be able to hear it after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
If you have a problem with that, you can come up into my house and you can cook and bake and take care of my children.
December 1st is your deadline.
Fine.
I
will fight you right here and now.
Let's go.
Look what you've done.
Let me finish this. Dungeon Marshall.
Look what you've done.
Okay. So December 1st. That's when you're okay. So continue on.
It's still I still have it on my phone. It is up there with the beginning of the research. So everybody chill out.
So he listened to the story about your raccoons. Your raccoons.
Oh my gosh, yes, the raccoon.
Yeah, last week's episode about your camping trip. And he says, I don't think the culprit was a raccoon.
What?
And he says, he is out there. And he sent a
You're about to
picture.
show me a picture, aren't you? He's the Cookie
And he
Monster.
sent a picture of the Cookie Monster. And I told him I would be sure to show it to you. And he said, it's only a working theory.
That's the name of the raccoon. I love it. That's great. Thank you.
Yes. I definitely had a very good chuckle. And as you could hear, so does Kaylin.
That's
So
awesome.
100%. Thank you for that. That was great.
I love that.
Love the interactions, everybody. No matter how small. Appreciate the post saying thank you for reading my story. Thank you for everybody that's given me permission to read their
Yeah,
stories.
for sure.
Definitely, I enjoy them. Every single one that I tell on here, I love the stories. I love the writing. I love um, to tell everybody's experiences.
He's
And
the nicer one, so
I
don't get
am.
offended by me, please.
I am. I've always been the nicer one.
Yeah. The
Um,
dude who married us literally said that Adrian was the more compassionate of the two of us.
I am.
And I have the utmost respect for that guy. And so, and it doesn't bother me
Yeah.
because Adrian is far, far more compassionate. I'm way too much like my father. And my father's compassionate, but he's also like, you did something stupid.
That's on you.
That's 100% on you. You
Yeah,
touched that fire after I told you not to.
that's on you.
You have a burn. That sounds like a you problem. Go
Yeah.
see your mom. And then my mom would, patch you up.
Now me, I have long since dreamed of just disappearing into the forest and then somebody coming and finding me as one being at one with nature, surrounded by animals.
I have found, so I was talking to my friend tonight and I did find, she was telling me about some um camping grounds.
Haunted?
No.
Okay.
Um I'm not gonna go camping at some place that's haunted. It's not
Okay.
happening. Because most likely I won't be able to take a gun because most likely it's fake. They're gonna have somebody come out and scare you and they don't want to risk getting shot.
Water gun filled with holy water. Go.
Not
I'm you keep giving me these obstacles, I'm just chopping them down. Bam.
so, but because you had said you wanted to go camping
I do want to go camping,
and
yes.
I'm too bougie for that.
You are too bougie.
You
You
have
found
made
that
me
out.
bougie.
Yes.
It is all your fault. 100% all your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see those posts on Facebook where it's like your man just gives you everything you want. Well, I'm sorry, yours hates you. I'm like, mine gives me what I want, and so I'm a little bougie now.
Yeah, you
But
a little bougie.
she was telling me about this one campsite over in Springtown
Oh,
that I
okay.
wanna look into. So maybe we can go in its cabins,
Okay.
and maybe we can go camping in a cabin.
Springtown is Springtown, Texas?
Yeah.
That's a lot like Eastern Kentucky.
I know people from over there.
Yeah, they're probably on the good side. Okay.
Well, it's a gated community, like a gated
Okay.
property, so
Alright.
it's private, and you can go fishing,
Oh, very nice.
and
I
you
love
don't have
field
to have
fishing.
your fishing license active because
Oh,
it's
well,
private property.
I have mine active.
I know you do, but you wouldn't have to
Okay, that's
because
fantastic.
it's private property.
I'm just gonna go fishing there now, and I'm just gonna keep pulling out my fishing license like, "Not today," and just put it back up.
There you go.
Like, once every, 20 minutes, "Not today," and just put it back up.
Whatever, but because I know you wanna go camping.
I do.
The little one wants to go camping.
So, we did a great job at, staying underneath an hour.
We did
It
not,
is
because
it
it's,
is now an
super
hour,
long.
20 minutes.
Yeah, because well, you'll edit a lot of it out because you messed up several times.
Yes, but not 20 minutes worth.
I'll take out some of our banter if you feel the need.
Hell no. Okay,
So he's doing the exact opposite of what he wanted.
exactly.
Wow.
Gotta love it.
No, you don't.
Alright,
You have to edit it.
a little bit.
Okay.
So
Oh,
what?
are we gonna try to do let me try again in English.
Okay.
Haha. So we used a new shut up.
Okay.
So we used a new editing software,
Uh-huh,
a new
Riverside.
recording and editing stuff. So with that, we got the ability to do teasers, like those little teaser trailers.
Yes.
So is that something that we are going to do to give to the people that they can look forward to before the episode comes out on Monday nights or Sunday nights, Monday
Yes, I'm
mornings?
thinking, we start doing that, and either Thursday or Friday, we start dropping some clips.
Okay, perfect.
I think that would be a fun thing to do.
And you can get those clips on Spotify?
Yes, I've already uploaded my first clip onto Spotify as
Okay,
well.
perfect.
Spotify, YouTube, all
YouTube,
anything that
I
we
do.
see. Yeah, YouTube you do, and we're gonna work on other things as well.
Try to put them in the stories and whatnot. Or
Yeah. Okay. So
okay,
hey, I got a question for you.
I have a possible answer.
Okay. Is that dog cute?
The dog is so adorable. I'm trying to find a place where we can go camping that she can go with us.
Okay, fantastic.
Saves us money on a sitter,
Okay.
and she's cute.
She is very
She's
cute.
so cute.
Love the dog. She's here
I'm
in the studio with us again today.
always her foot's
Uh,
twitching. It's hilarious.
it is. I just saw it.
She's dreaming. Anyway, so was that your question?
Ah,
Or do you have
yeah,
another
yeah.
one?
Oh, hey, I just thought of one.
Okay.
Do you believe?
No.
No? Oh,
Not even a
man.
little bit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe next time,
Maybe
folks.
next time.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming, and
We'll see you later, Campfire Crew.
yeah, we will see you later, our little campfire crew.
Why are we calling them little?
I don't know. I
They're
just feel
not
like
babies.
they're not babies. All right,
They're
you're
not.
not babies. See you later, campfire crew. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.